Buenos dias, señoritas and señores. Guys, you have been spamming me about the Crimson Dragon, if we can play it or not, and I finally have an answer for you. Yes, we can actually, and we can do it even better than almost any other deck. I mean, there are decks that can play like really cool. I mean, obviously the new Synchro deck that is going to come is pretty nasty and can do also the hand loop and whatever, but it can brick, okay? That deck can brick. I believe that this new Blackwing version is not gonna brick as hard as they. I mean, yeah. You know what? I believe that. I really do believe that, and it's. I even think that it's going to be more competitive than these synchro decks. So yeah, let's prove them that we can do it better. Before I start, I want to say, guys, please already hit the like button and subscribe because I spent the last couple of 6-7 hours to work on this combo because at the beginning it looked really rough and not really competitive. It wasn't really didn't really look like something that I wanted to show you because it looked so ugly. But now I was able to make this actually look sexy and competitive, and we don't even rely on the King Calamity or Crimson Dragon to work. We're still gonna have like a couple interruptions, even if that does not work. So that's pretty nice. And yeah, let's move on with the video, I would say. Alright, so we're gonna have a couple of 2-card combos here. We're gonna have Zudri and Vata, Zudri and Shoma, or Zudri and Black Whirlwind. Also gonna show you how Zudri and Black Whirlwind is gonna work, because that's obvious a better hand. And as you can tell, it's not gonna work with Simoon, because Simoon locks us immediately into Dark, and the Crimson Dragon is a light monster, so that's not gonna work. But if you do start with Simoon, you can end up on a completely different bot that is still going to dominate the game. Okay, so don't worry about that. Alright, we're gonna start here with Zudri. Zudri is gonna search us for Shamal, and then we're gonna activate Shamal's effect to get the Black Feather Weapon ready. Then we're gonna special Vata, and don't activate Vata's effect because we do not want to lock us into Dark yet. We're gonna go here into Nothung, chain 1, Nothung, chain 2, Shamal, and chain 3, Black Feather Weapon to target the banish Shamal. So, worst case scenario, if we get imped on the Nothung over here, you can still end up on a Baron de Fleur. So yeah, I mean, it's not as great, but if it happens, it's still something. Other decks might lose against a simple Imperm and have nothing, so that's still pretty nice, I would say. And then we're gonna normal summon Zudri and then search for another Black Feather Whirlwind. We activate the Black Feather Whirlwind and then activate Zudri's effect to special summon the level 2 tuner token. We're gonna use it and nothing to go into Axel. And then Axel will special summon our Vata again. Then we're gonna use Shamal and Axel to go into the Crimson Dragon. Okay. Once you have done that, on summon you can activate its effect to get the field spell. This field spell is not really necessary for the combo. So if you do get imped on the Crimson Dragon, that's the best part where you can get imped, to be honest, because you don't need this. This is only good for the grind game, because you're gonna collect some tokens, some counters, or whatever it is. What is it? Counters. It's yeah, counters. You're gonna collect all those counters, and you might need it for the grind game, for whatever. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty nice. And if this gets destroyed, you can special summon also the Crimson Dragon from your Exa deck. So that's also pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna activate just for some cool effects on the field. Then we're gonna activate Vata's effect. So now we can lock us into Dark, which is fine. On summon, we're gonna activate the Black Feather Weapon to special summon Vata again. Now we can activate Zephyr's effect to bounce back 1 Black Feather Weapon. Don't forget to activate it before you go into Boreal Storm. And then you can activate Boreal Storm to send Shanga. Then go with Boreal Storm and Blackwing Dragon into this Pata, this Pater, whatever you want to call it. And don't forget, we send Shanga to the graveyard, so we already have like 1 interruption that we can use. Next up, we are going to special summon on summon of this Pater with the Black Feather Weapon Nothung. And then we're gonna banish the Black Feather Weapons, the Black Wing Dragon and Boreal Storm to summon our Black Wing Dragon, Assault Dragon. And then this Pater will summon us Boreal Storm again. Now we got 2 level 6 monsters, and who are we going to summon those two? We still need a level 12 monster. So what level 12 monster are we going to need, going to summon? One monster where I didn't think that we would see this card ever again, but here it is. Onimaru. Onimaru made a huge comeback, only thanks to the Crimson Dragon, because now we have a level 12 target that we can use to summon our King Calamity. Okay, so in the draw phase of your opponent's turn, we can activate Crimson Dragon's effect to target the Onimaru and then summon King Calamity. So, oh yeah, by the way, on the summon of King Calamity, use chain 1 and chain 2 on the Black Feather Worms, and then chain 3 King Calamity. Otherwise, you will, your opponent can still react on the King Calamity. But if it's chain 3, he cannot react on anything anymore. So then it's game over. We summon Boreal Storm and Nothung, and on summon of that, we can summon, activate Shamal's effect to get Chinook to our hand. So we have currently without King Calamity, we have Dissipator, we have Chinook, and we have Shanga, which is also pretty cool. Because some decks can just special summon from hand or graveyard, so if they want to do that, we can just negate it or destroy it with the other cards. So that's pretty nice. And yeah, I know there are other ways for us Blackwing players to summon King Calamity, but if you want to have like a fun deck to use, I'm not sure how competitive this is going to be. I'm still working on it. Okay, so this is just raw footage that we're gonna work on this, but this already looks like pretty fun to me. So if you just want to hang around with your homies and play just a cool anime dual deck, whatever, then this might be it, man. Honestly, it's really competitive. It's not as competitive as all the other Blackwing decks I did, but this is still pretty competitive, and you might even win locals with this one. Okay, so because they won't expect this, they won't. They will never ever. That's pretty nice. All right, let's continue with the next one. The other good 2-card combo that we have is, and this is the best way, probably is with Zudri and Black Whirlwind. It's pretty similar than the other one. There are just a couple differences to have like a little stronger endbot. Because thanks to Black Whirlwind, we're gonna have like one additional search more. So let's see what we got here. So we got Vata over here and Shamal, obviously. So the beginning is gonna look really similar. And then we're gonna go into Nothung, but this time we're gonna do chain 2, Shamal, chain 3, Black Whirlwind, but we're going to special some Vata instead of Shamal. Okay, why? I'm gonna show you in a minute. And then, yeah. It's just another way how you could do it. And then we can search here again for Hamilton and for Black Feather Whirlwind. Activate Black Feather Whirlwind again, special summon Hamilton. Use Hamilton's effect to make him level 8 by targeting Nothung. Then we can go here into Axel, summon our Vata again, and then we can go with Zudri for the level 2 tuner token. Use him and Axel to go into this Sparta. Activate its effect to summon Shamal. Use him and Hamilton to go into the Crimson Dragon. And then we can search here. Next up, we're gonna activate Vata's effect, just like previously, but this time we're gonna do it a little bit more differently. Okay. So here we are at Weird Storm. Activate its effect. Stand Shanga. Use these two to go into full armor master. You can go here into full armor master, special summon Vata, and then go with these two into Onimaru. Why is full armor master now in the graveyard? I'll explain it to you. Basically, because we can summon him with Synchro World later on in the grind game, or in the draw phase of your opponent's turn, we can also summon him, which is also pretty nice. And then, yeah, so we're gonna end like this. The same bot like previously, but this time we can summon, instead of Boreal Storm, we can summon our full armor master also. So yeah, that's pretty nice. But yeah, it's pretty similar. There might also be other ways to play with this. Like, this is not final yet. Like I said, it has a lot of potential. Okay, this is just the first final step, the first steps I have. So stay tuned. By the way, what you could also do in the grind game is using Onimaru's effect and then go into a Baron de Fleur. That's also pretty cool. And then here with the synchro world, you can actually summon like another black monster. Sorry, synchro monster, whatever you want. Okay, so that's pretty cool for the grand game, like I said. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? Is this something you would like to see more in the future? Should I do a deck profile video for this one? Let me know. Let me know. But like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe because your boy really worked his ass off for this combo. So yeah, yeah. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you. Bye bye.